Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alan with Keeping Up with the North. Alongside me, I got my partner in crime, Bruce Lewis. It's a beautiful day here. I feel like we're in Florida, you know.
The only thing that says not Florida is the snow in the back.
Snow in the background.
Just pretend it's sand. It's okay.
But you know, it's a beautiful day. The birds are chirping.
Yeah.
So why not do it outside? Channeling our inner Scarface.
Yeah. What cigar are you smoking on over there?
J.C. Newman.
J.C. Newman. I got an Ashton.
Quorum Shade.
Ooh.
$2 at Total Wine.
I got an Ashton BSG. Says it's got hints of coffee or some shit. That's why I thought I might like it. I don't think I'll actually pick up many more cigars after this, but hey.
It's a good day for a cigar.
Yeah.
You got a Corona. You got a nice little beer.
I got a little beer sitting back here.
You know, you copied me with the sandals. It is what it is. But yeah, this is Keeping Up with the North. And I don't know if you guys tuned into the home opener vlog.
Oh man,
it's must-see TV.
Listen, that vlog was absolutely the most fun thing we've done on this channel. It was just a fun experience all around. And it was just, even for me going through and editing, like watching back,
yeah,
we had a fucking blast.
And you got the walk-off on camera.
I did.
So,
and they had a nice win the following day.
Yeah.
Off a walk-off, I believe.
No.
Oh, no,
Eighth inning, Buxton hit a home run, 2-run home run. So that was pretty sweet. You know, they're on a roll, 4-2 homestand. You kind of look forward to it and everything. You know, we got the Yankees coming up. I actually do have someone calling in. Mr. Brandon is going to call in. He is going to be here any minute.
We got a guest joining on. If you guys want to get on the show, be sure leave a comment down below or send us an email at keepingupwiththenorth@gmail.com. And we'll be sure to get you on the list.
What's going on, Big Al?
Is this Mr. Brandon?
Yes, sir.
You are live on the Keeping Up with the North podcast.
Heck yeah. How we doing, boys?
Good, Brandon. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Just trying to get through the week. Really nervous about Yankees series, but you know, we're gonna get a game out of there at least.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at the recap, you know, on the homestand and everything. 4-2. Pablo Lopez has been looking great. Sonny Gray's been looking good. A little iffy with Maeda and Joe Ryan, but other than that, you know, the pitching staff's been looking good. The bats have been a little quiet, but I think they'll rally this series here.
Yep.
Yeah. No, absolutely. It'll be a true test. I mean, so far we played some teams that aren't, you know, very impressive. I mean, still the MLB, but this will be a real test going up against the Yanks, especially in Yankee Stadium. So we'll see what we're made of.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at our pitching staff so far this year too. I mean, they have been on fire. They, you know, pitching staff over 99 innings, have an ERA of 2.64 and have a tally about 118 strikeouts. So I mean, they're one of the best in the league right now. Like you said, though, they haven't played the best competition. I mean, Houston, I think, was the first real test they've had all season.
Yep. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think I've talked to a lot of, you know, baseball fans too, and especially Minnesota Twins fans, and I think the funniest thing about having a good rotation and pitching staff in general is we're just not used to it. Like, it's so foreign for us as Minnesota Twins fans to be like, yeah, we have dominant pitching. So for us to have that feeling is literally incredible. I mean, you watch playoff baseball in October, and you see those low-scoring games, those pitchers' duels. That's what we're getting, and I think a lot of people are a little nervous about the offense, which I totally understand. But, like, at the end of the day, when you have dominant pitching, you get 3-4 runs on the board, you should win the game, and that's really fun.
Right. Well, let me ask you this. So we played the Marlins. We faced Jesus Luzardo, and we also faced what was it?
Sandy.
Yes. Yeah. What do you think we're gonna look like against Garrett Cole? Because I believe he's their ace going in.
Yeah, Garrett Cole's nasty. He looks like he's back to Cy Young Garrett Cole. I really do think he'll kind of shut down our bats. I mean, I'd be happy to get 1 or 2 runs off of Garrett Cole, and then I mean, it doesn't get easier. You got Garrett Cole, and then you got Nestor too. I mean, they got some arms out there. I mean, I do think that if the Twins can go into New York early season and win 2 out of 4, I will be happy with the split. But I think tonight's the night that they can get a get a win possibly. I think Joe Ryan will, do his thing. He makes me a little nervous. Joe Ryan's good, but he can make me a little nervous at times. But they're throwing that rookie, and I think the Twins will kind of jump on him, especially with that short porch. Should be able to get a couple runs out of there.
I mean, it's a big home run park. And you look at, our recent pickups, Donovan Solano, Donnie Barrels. He's been getting on base, baby. He's been doing his thing. So I love seeing that. Vasquez has, been getting on base too. So we just need, to score some runs. Buxton's doing all right. I know he took that nasty collision yesterday, but I think he'll be okay.
Man, what about Farmer?
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I'm a huge Kyle Farmer guy. When we acquired him from Cincy, I was like, this is a ball player. Like, he's just an American ball player. Like, this dude just shows up, does his job. I was like, this is the kind of guy the Twins need. And, he started out a little rough, and then he got really hot there. And then unfortunately taken it to the face. But I was reading on Twitter today, and it sounds like just a little minor surgery, and he'll be back in 10, 12 days, it sounds like.
Yeah, well, that'll be nice, And then, it looks like he got the surgery fine. Gallo looks like he's going to be on the rehab assignment this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, God, it is noisy as hell out here with these damn neighbors with their chainsaws.
It's this wind, man. It's terrible, but this weather is incredible. I seen Polanco and Kirilloff are also playing in some low A assignments tonight too, so that's a good sign.
Yep. Yeah, and Correa seems like he'll be back this series. He's been slacking to start the year.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys about that. Are we concerned about Carlos Carrera, or is it just his superstar who will figure it out as the season progresses, or are we concerned?
I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, I mean, every time these guys get signed to these big contracts, except for a few, they seems like they kind of slack off, and they already got paid, so who gives a damn? It's kind of how I feel. And I feel like Correa didn't really want to be here either.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. That's what's kind of scary. I mean, at the end of the day, we were his third choice. It's like we weren't top of the list, but I mean, he started out bad last year, really bad. I was like, why do we have this guy? And then he did carry us through, the later months when baseball really didn't matter anymore, because we were basically out of the race towards the end. But I pray his back gets going, because you got a guy like that in your lineup every day. He's gotta produce at the plate.
Well, and we just gave him all that money, so I'm sure Twins fans are hoping that we get a little something out of him for what we've paid.
Exactly. Yeah, he's definitely. His shortstop, he's great. I love watching him play shortstop. I think every MLB fan enjoys watching a guy like that play short, but gotta step up at the plate, especially with runners in scoring position. That's what a superstar does. So gotta see that from him.
No doubt about it. And then we got Ryan tonight, then Mail tomorrow, and then Maeda.
Yeah.
So
I'm nervous for Kenta.
They're gonna get the bottom portion of our rotation, which kind of sucks. Maeda's been making me, I don't know, man,
very nervous. I'm getting Emilio Pagan vibes with Maeda.
Me too.
And Duran. Duran too.
Do you think when Chris Paddock is healthy, you move Kenta out to the bullpen and then throw Paddock in at that 5 spot?
Yeah, I like that. Dude, Paddock's got just a nasty breaking stuff, man.
He does.
Nasty. And it kind of sucked that he got hurt right away when we got him last year. I liked Pagan too when we first got him within that trade. I was like, oh man, that's a nice guy to throw in the bullpen. And then, he just constantly chokes, gets people thrown out of games. And
yep, I can attest to that as well. I've heard a couple rumors too. He'll get you thrown out of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard, man. Fans get real brewed up with him.
Oh, man, dude.
Yeah, they start yelling at
shit bag.
Yeah, man, he's a bag of shit. But
he's only thrown once this year, I believe, right? Once or twice.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it'll stay that way.
No, twice actually, because they had him come in as a closer and got a few guys on base. The heart rate started jumping up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see him much more.
Well, how about that game? I don't know if you watched the game yesterday, Brandon, but I thought it was real chippy.
Very chippy. I don't know about you guys, but besides the New York Yankees, I hate the Chicago fucking White Sox. They are not a team I ever want to see do well. They just seem like they do dirty things. Like Yasmani's a piece of garbage. I can't stand watching that guy play ball, and they're just a scummy team in general.
Well, how do you say his name? Giolito or whatever?
Giolito.
Yeah, that was like a 98-mile-an-hour fastball right to the face.
Yeah, that was ugly.
His body, his reaction, though, his body language kind of said, I don't think he really meant to throw it. Jorge Lopez came in, though, and I think he might have been throwing at that dude's head. Andres, I think he was throwing right at his head.
I was ready for a benches clearing brawl. Man, it was a weird game, man. I noticed the White Sox, they suck in the field, man.
Yeah.
They're so bad at D, man. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like watching, it's like watching the, have you seen like Major League, like the movie Major League, dude? Like when the team first gets put together, that's what the White Sox look like.
Exactly, which is crazy because they're very talented. Like
they're offensively
they're a good baseball team, but they can't put it together. And I'm not worried about them in the Central. I'm worried about Cleveland because Cleveland plays ball the right way and they do literally everything right. So I'm worried about Cleveland, but I ain't worried about the White Sox.
No, they can hang out with Detroit and Kansas City down at
exactly.
the bottom.
And we're gutter in the Central there. It's some tough teams at the bottom of the Central, so they can go join them.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Brandon, it was great having you on here. Maybe next time we'll get you live.
Yeah, absolutely. I got one question for you guys before I tune off.
Yeah, for sure.
This is something I have talked to a lot of fans about, and I honestly don't know where I stand on it. Are we going to regret the trade for Arias for Pablo?
So
we actually just discussed this last night. I came
up with it. May be just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Arias I think he'll run the batting title. He doesn't put up enough runs or anything to, be an MVP caliber player.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Pablo Lopez wins Cy Young if he keeps pitching like he's pitching.
Love that.
It's a kind of a crazy acquisition to make, but I think with how he's pitching, I mean, look at him the other night against Chicago. Gave up like 3 runs, and you were at that game. 3 runs right away. They retired 23 batters in a row, had 10 strikeouts.
So impressive. Target Field just got on its feet when he was done, and I don't think he's ever even experienced that in Miami because they don't have fans. Like, you could just see he was just like, oh my gosh, this is sweet. Like, they appreciate me. It was a great moment.
This is Twins territory. We love our fans, and
we gotta
I think our fans love the players. I mean, even if you look at on the vlog of at the end after that walk off,
man,
fans are going nuts.
Playoff vibes. I love it.
Yeah, so road to October begins.
I would say, the trade is, I think you could just say win-win for both teams. I think it's okay to say that. And
completely
Arias
even.
is a great ball player, but I think we have a real ace for the first time since, Santana, Liriano. So it feels damn good.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
awesome, boys.
Brandon, thank you for joining today.
Absolutely. Let's hope for a Twins win tonight. I really do think tonight they're going to take it. I did predict them to win, and let's hang in there and see what we can do in the sewer city of New York.
Yeah, exactly. That place
is a few rats out of the stadium.
Yeah, let's get them rats out of here. All right, take care, boys. Go
Twins. All right, you too. Yeah, let's go, baby. So that was Mr. Brandon. If you guys watch the vlog, he is the cover of the vlog.
Yes.
Huge Twins fan. He took time off of work today to hop on the podcast here, and
super cool guy too.
Give us insight. Yeah, great guy. I met his dad, his girlfriend, really good people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, kind of piggybacking off what he was saying, I do think Pablo Lopez is, dude, 3 games, ERA of 1.35, 20 innings pitched, 26 strikeouts. And like I said, he had a rough first inning. He gave up those runs.
Yep.
He wanted to retire 23 batters in a row, 10 strikeouts. And that's nuts, man. And, I know a lot of people miss Arias. I know he just hit the first cycle in Marlins history.
Yep.
But, hey, we needed pitching.
That was our biggest issue. So.
He doesn't really, he doesn't score that many runs, but I think he'll win a batting. He's batting like 500 right now through like 12 games.
He's gonna get another batting title this year, but it was a very even trade. I like the Jorge Lopez trade, or Pablo Lopez, excuse me. I like that trade a lot. And you look at another guy that's pitching really well, Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray is looking like a stud out there this year.
Dude, yesterday I don't know if his arm was bugging him or something. He didn't pitch as many innings as I thought, but he looked good. And then when we went to that home opener, he had 13 strikeouts over 7 innings.
Yeah.
So 13. That's insane. And Houston's got they got Jordan, Altuve. They're stacked, man. So but yeah, like we were just talking about, look ahead to the Yankees, and
it's gonna be a tough match.
Let's take down them Bronx Bombers. I can't stand them. I don't really know what else. So who do we got after them?
Yankees.
Boston.
Yeah, it's Boston Red Sox after them.
So
I don't.
White Sox too.
I don't know.
I don't know the whole schedule. I don't have it memorized. There's 162 games, so
Yeah, leave us alone. All right.
yeah.
Don't pester us about it. But yeah, man. It's looking good. I have a really good feeling about this year. I think we take a step up from where we were last year. Don't know necessarily. I mean, pitching wise, we look kind of like contenders. But as far as like offense, if we can't get our offense going, I don't see us going too far into the postseason.
Yeah, pitching will be huge. Like Brandon was saying, pitching's big.
It's key.
But yeah, they always say defense wins championships. But yeah, we do. The offense does need to get the bats going a little bit. I mean, I've been actually. Buxton's been playing well.
Yeah.
He's got 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Larnick's leads the team with 8 RBIs. He's kind of been slumping a little bit lately. I mean, it's so early in the year; it's hard to really start judging these guys. I've always actually liked Jeffers for the little amount of time he's played. I mean, he's batting .400. He's got 3 extra base hits. He's got 4 runs scored.
Yeah, and
so, that's pretty solid stuff. Is it raining out here or snowing? What is this shit falling on my head?
I don't know what's going on right now, Alan, but your backyard's raining some weird stuff on us. But no, man, I honestly I feel good about the Twins this year, like I just said. Buxton, when he's in the lineup, we play really well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's night and day difference.
And I don't think he's been in the field once, and I don't mind that. I mean, you got Taylor out there in the field, and he's been doing pretty good. He just, I don't know. The guy is like not a terrible hitter, but like he just hits like his little bloopers. But you know what works? They had a walk-off bunt the other night.
He gets on base.
It's like MLB The Show, man.
Yep. Yeah.
Errors, and errors.
He's clutch, man.
But yeah, everyone's starting to get healthy. You get everyone on the rehab assignments. One thing I have noticed about baseball is, a lot of the players are kind of wimps.
Yeah.
Carlos Correa is out of the lineup because his back's sore. Joey Gallo has right side soreness.
Which, that could be a little bit more than what we're told. But Carlos Correa, how's your back hurting? You're not carrying anybody.
Exactly.
You're the bottom
Carlos,
of the team.
You need to do something. We're paying you all that money. But other than that, this is Keeping Up with the North. We are the home of Minnesota Daily Sports Talk.
Yeah. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, hit that bell so stay notified. And yeah, we will be back next week. We're going to try to get some more vlogs out to you guys. We've been planning on the schedule right now. So as soon as we do, we'll let you know.
Peace out.
Take care.